Hey there, have you ever wondered why friends now betray friends? Alright, let me tell you a little bit on that. But before we go on, my name is Betty Reubeny, and please, I'd like you to like this video, share, comment, and also follow me on my YouTube channel. Alright, talking about friends betraying friends. The word I used is friends. People stand at just being friends, but today we want to talk about true friendship, what true friendship really is. Now, the definition I got that I quite agree with is that a true friendship is a deep, supportive relationship built on mutual respect, trust, understanding, and care. Now, this goes beyond just casual friendship, goes beyond normal acquaintances with just superficial bonds. This is way really deep. Now, coming from the angle of the components in the definition, talking about a deep, supportive, it goes just beyond normal friendship, casual friendship, acquaintances. This one has to be deep. It has to be supportive. It has to have a lot of understanding in it. And mind you, the respect used here is a mutual one. That's from you, from me, both ways. And then it has to have that feel of care. You can't be my true friend and not care about me, not care about my growth, not care about my dealings on a daily. So for it to go beyond the casual, the normal, it has to be deep, it has to be supportive, it has to have understanding, it has to have mutual respect, and then there must be care. So, having said that, let me quickly move to the qualities that defines true friendship. Like we said in the definition, one of the components in the definition, we have it here as one of the qualities. It says trust. Friends rely on each other to keep, confidence. Now, you have to be honest in your friendship. If there's no trust, if there's no honesty, no point for trust. And if there's no trust, there's nothing called true friendship. It's just one another kind, maybe one other kind of friendship. Not true. So if it has to be true, then there must be trust in it. There must be mutual respect. Like I said earlier in the definition, you have to respect me, I have to respect you. Anything that makes us begin to take one another for granted, there's no respect. If you respect me, respect my time, respect what I do to still keep this friendship, to still try to make it work, then you reciprocate my effort. So it's respect. Okay, the third one I have here is support. We all know what's going on in the world today. Everybody is just about self. We all don't care about the other person. You don't. But in true friendship, you have to care. You have to support the things I do. You have to let me know. That care will lead you to being supportive. So if you're my friend and you say you care and you're not supportive, then you're not a true friend. And if I am not supportive to what you're doing or your growth or your well-being, then I'm not your true friend. Just trash the stuff and then let's face it the way it is. Then point number 4, just as we have it in the definition again, it's understanding. We have to be very, very understanding. True friends must accept each other for who they are, accept our flaws, and show empathy towards one another's feelings. So if you're my friend, you have to be very understanding. If I'm your friend, I have to just be very understanding. If nobody understands what you're saying, because I'm your true friend, I should understand it, because we have grown beyond just acquaintances. We've grown beyond just the superficial bond level. We have grown, we have matured, we are into one another. So I should have your back just as you have my back. So that's how it's supposed to be once it's true friendship. The next one I have here is mutual growth. When you're growing and I'm not growing, it's not true friendship. Maybe it's just one superficial stuff or just normal level of being, he's my acquaintance or something. But for true friendship, one of the major qualities that makes us call it true friendship is mutual growth. So the growth has to be 50-50. You're growing, I am growing. I am growing, you're growing. So if you're growing and I am not growing, then the equation is actually not balanced. So you have to be, as you're growing, you have to be pulling me along. And then as I'm growing, I'm pulling you along. You know why? In the areas of your strength, I might be weak there. And then in the area of my strength, you might be strong there. So when I bring in my 50% and you bring in your 50%, we grow. It becomes a very strong, formidable team in the friendship. So we don't just go, you can say friends, but you see what it takes. These are the qualities that makes you classify it as being true friendship. So the next we have here is consistency. A true friend, the definition of truth that I know, that I accept any day, is consistency. When someone is consistent or something is consistent, then it's true. So if the friendship is consistent, then it's true. So if my friendship with you is consistent, then a true friend is there for you, not just during your happy moments, but also through your difficult times. So you don't leave me in my difficult times. The way you relate with me in my happy times, you come again, and I do the same with you. So if we go by the standard that Christ gave, a man laying down his life for a friend. So you understand that, okay, true friendship is me laying down my life for you. So dropping self to sacrifice is part of the consistency. So you don't leave me to my bad times and then come around only when there are happy moments. So it has to be balanced. The way you relate with me, the way I relate with you when times are good, it should be the same when times are bad. So that's what makes you consistent in your friendship. And once the consistency is there, it's a true friendship you both have. So away from that, let me quickly run down on a few of the points that I have here on how to maintain true friendship. Okay, number one on my list here is communicate openly. Keep lines of communication open. Share your thoughts, listen attentively, and then address misunderstandings before they become conflicts. That is self-explanatory. Communicate openly. Keep your lines of communication very open. Share your thoughts. Listen to each other. Don't always act like you are so busy, you don't have time for any other person. You have time to eat, you have time to cook, you have time to play, you have time to make posts, no. So you have to, if you're a true friend, or you want to attract true friends, because light begets light. You can't be giving negative vibes and be expecting positive vibes. So you have to keep the communication stuff open. Let your communication line be very open. So if your friend knows that, okay, this is your timing, they come in at that time to communicate with you, or they drop you messages knowing that definitely whatever brings you online, there's nobody, I don't think there's anybody that can actually come and say, they chatted with me and then it took me days to reply. No, it's not in my character at all, because it's not about me, it's about the other person. So the next point I have here is show appreciation. So when I take from my own time to sacrifice, to reach out to you that don't reach out, you should show some appreciation. Be very grateful I did that, because you have your 24 hours, I have my 24 hours. So whatever you want to do with yours is cool by you. Whatever I want to do with mine is cool by me. But I have this consciousness that life is not just about me. It's a give and take thing. And then the understanding I grew with, based on the kind of mother that raised me, it's other people first, not you. So you don't think about you first, and going about the standard that Christ laid for us, it's about the other, not about you first. So when somebody takes their time to reach out to you, to give you a gift, to buy you anything, to be kind to you, please always show appreciation. That shows that you're a true friend. And if that person is not reciprocating on saying dimension, that one is not a true friend to you. So you can easily find out and then just let go. But those are the qualities. That's the second quality in maintaining true friendship. So the third I have here is be supportive. If you paid attention, you remember that we talked about being supportive. You must be there for them. You must support their visions, their dreams, their whatever they are doing that is positive. You must support their business. Your friend can say to you, there's this business I'm doing, but it's not moving so well. I want to move to the next stage of it. This is what I need. If your friend says they need 100,000 naira, if you don't have the whole of 100,000 naira, at least you can support with about 30,000 naira, especially when you know they are reasonable. 30 to 50,000 naira. You just find out what they have. So the next point that we have here is respecting boundaries. You know your friend is busy. That's not the time to talk. Like somebody like me, I like to communicate a lot. So sometimes I communicate at the wrong time. And then when you make me understand this time is not convenient, I am your true friend. So I understand friendship from the point of this being consistent, keeping up, being there, you understand. So if it's not working for your time, your timing with mine is not equating. Once you call me to it, I should have sense. I should have sense to say, oh, sorry about that. Then I respect that boundary till you have the time for a free flow. So that's that. Then the next one I have here is making time. Everybody is busy, especially those of us in Lagos. We are busy. We are busy. Sometimes we are even busy. Sometimes we are not even making money. That's just the truth. We are not making enough. Like, a lot of us do a lot of things here just to keep up and, to keep body and soul together. So if I am making sacrifices, my friend too should understand it that this I'm doing is just sacrifice. So they too should reciprocate by making time. So if the person cannot make time for you, it's either they don't want you, they don't respect you, they don't care about you, they are just this very self-centered people. So you let go quietly without a fight because you are true. If you are true, everything that is true is what you get. But if they're not true, don't fight it. You might not be the one they are true to. They have other people they are being true to. So just take your beautiful self or your handsome self away to where you be appreciated. So whoever doesn't make time for you shows that they don't care. They don't send you. Their mind is sealed. They belong elsewhere. So always know that true friendship consists of time making. We must make time for one another. Then the other point I have here is forgive and apologize. Sometimes at times I just forgive people, not because I was wrong, but because the one who says sorry, the one who is, who humbles himself and says or herself to say I'm sorry is actually the wisest. So it's not because they are smarter. You are smarter. Sometimes they're the ones who did you wrong. They're not ready to say sorry. But because you are blessed with your character, you are blessed with the fruit of the spirit, you go first, say sorry. And then you apologize when you do wrong. When you did not do wrong and you see that you don't want to lose the friendship, you say sorry. You just forgive and just move on like nothing happened. I've had to say sorry to people, and sometimes you see reasonable people will say, I'll make this up to you. Why? Because they knew that they were the ones who were wrong. But people who have this entitlement spirit, people who feel they are almighties, they are made, they don't care about nobody. Even when you're saying sorry and you're still humble, but it's just that in life, there's going to be a time where they're going to need those qualities from you. But then you would have found people who are reciprocating what you have to give, that you will not have their time again. So that's just how life is. So easily forgive so that you don't lose the friendship. No friendship is perfect. There are mistakes, there are misunderstandings, but don't let days go on them without correcting them. Then keep the balance. A true friendship should be mutually beneficial. Ensure that both of you contribute to the relationship, avoiding one-sidedness, where one friend always gives and the other keeps taking. It's a terrible syndrome. One is giving, one is taking. It's not good. I've experienced it like all my life. I'm yet to see that one friend. I remember a particular woman. She used to buy my flight ticket to a particular place, and then I never knew. But I just loved her support to the people. So one of the days I was going, I think the day the thing entered me, I just got one or two for her. And then the next time I did it again. Her reaction the first time got to me. And she said to me, Betty, you know what? I'm used to people who keep taking from me. I'm not used to people who give me anything. You're the first I'm seeing in recent times. And the thing broke me. So the next time I was going, I made arrangements to at least give her something better. And eventually I discovered she has been the one buying the flight ticket for my coming there and all that. So it's something very serious. Always keep the balance. Don't be a taker. It could be attention that the person is giving you, reciprocate. It could be time, reciprocate. It could be gift, reciprocate. Don't be the one taking. You are growing, your friend is not growing. You're not a true friend. If someone is showing, I love everybody. I think a lot of people have me as their true friend. But do I have them as my true friend? No, because not all of them. And it's supposed to be that you're my true friend, I'm your true friend. But when they are not striking the balance, they are enjoying the friendship and the energy I give, but they're not reciprocating it. So it's just only but a matter of time. When I look at it and I see that, it's not working for me, I quietly shy away from it. I quietly withdraw without a fight. So That is the reason a lot of people are becoming fans instead of family, because they're not striking the balance. When I keep reaching out to you, keep showing, especially when I'm not a low self-esteem person, I know the words and the grace and values upon my life, yet I drop it to reach out to you, to love you, to care for you, to give you understanding, to give you support, and then you sit there, act like you're some almighty. It's only but a matter of time. When I get the signal from your character, I'll withdraw. So that's for me. I don't know about any other person, but that's just the standard. We must strike the balance. They are reaching you, reach out to them. Don't let a whole week go by. You have not reached out to check one or two persons. Some people is really bad for some. They don't reach out to family members. I know people who are like that. They don't reach out to family members. Days keep going. And then people who are not your friends, not your family members, they keep seeing you everywhere. You giving them encouragement, and your family members are dying to have your attention. Hey, it's very crazy, especially for singles. It's not nice at all, because when you get used to this, you're going to take it to your marriage, and that won't be nice. So whatever you're getting now, try to reciprocate. Strike balance. How are you? Hi, how are you? Oh, sorry. I tried reaching out yesterday, but I was tired. I slept off. My friend, you understand now? Me too. I get it. Don't worry. Hope you're fine, Sha. God will see us through. That's just it. How many seconds did it take? Some people will be forming, I'm busy. Hey, the people you do, I'm busy for today, may you not fall at their mercy tomorrow. So strike a balance. When somebody say, hey, how are you? Always remember that it's from their 24 hours they're sharing with you. Always remember that it's from the little. I don't think I've ever grown in finance to some particular heights, but there's some things I have done. And then later on, when I sit down, I begin to ask myself, how did I even do that? If you leave me in my right senses, maybe my carnal mindset, I won't do some things, because you want to weigh them that, do they really deserve this? But the person I am inside, and then with the fruit of the spirit that I have inside, will not even let me rest if I don't do the right thing. Because you that know the right thing to do and you refuse to do, to you, it will be counted as a sin for you. That won't be my own sin. So we should always strike the balance. True friendship should be mutual. We should be mutual in the beneficial aspects. You should benefit from me. I should benefit from you. When there are informations that will help you grow, why should I hoard it? Why? Why should I hoard it? The sky is so wide for everybody to fly conveniently. So if I get informations that will make you grow, you have 10 billion in your account. And you are my true friend, and I have just 100,000 in my account. You cannot teach me what you're doing that is helping you grow financially. No, that's not it. So we should balance up things. Look at it. This week, have I reached out to my friend? This week, have I not just your friend, your true friend. Grow from just friend. I can't imagine myself. If you're calling me your friend, he's not working. You are my brethren. But if I say somebody is my friend, believe me, that's my true friend. You know those type that if they say, okay, you have a lifeline to call somebody that will not fail you. Who will you call? I don't have them too many. But if I say, call this person, I'm telling you the honest truth, you will not be disappointed. So that's how I build friendship. They might not be up to 3. That's just the truth. But to over 100 persons or close to 100, I know close to 100 that will call me any day. Betty is my true friend. Why? Because of, the attention they get from me, the care, the concern they get from me. And then they don't care if they should reciprocate. Something just came to my mind now. Sometimes I think about it. Is it because I was born on Valentine's Day? They are telling me I'm just loving everybody and they are not loving me back. No, that should change. You understand? That was just a joke though. But then sometimes I think about it that, is it that because I was born on Valentine's Day? But that's not the big deal. The big deal actually is that I have the one who died for love's sake. You understand? The one who died for love's sake lives inside of me. Apart from the fact that I was born on Valentine's Day, the one who died for love. And then this thing called the fruit of the spirit. The bottom line of the fruit of the spirit is love. That's why you can't see fruits. The bottom line of the fruit of the spirit is love, because it is love that will make you tolerate a person, be kind to a person, be meek, be gentle, be good to someone. Is love that propels you. So those things are just the fruits that comes out of love. So I cannot have a savior who died for love. I cannot have him as my best friend as my mentor, as my role model, and then not love genuinely. What part will I say I learned from? Where will I say I learned from? So it's actually not because of about my birthday, really. That was just by the way talk. But that almighty friend that you think cares for everybody sometimes has difficult times. So at times that person is looking for who to talk to. So they just receive all the care from Betty Reubeny. I'm checking out on this person, checking up on this one, checking. They don't care. How are you? How's your day going? They just feel you're fine. And that's why sometimes some of us, when we keep our information to ourselves, because there's actually no one to talk to. Until recently, God started opening my eyes based on consistency. God started opening my eyes. People who have been consistent with me. You understand? And then I was like, oh, wow. So I have been consistent to so many others. And I just discovered one or two has really been very consistent with me. So we should always balance it. Balance it. Be there for somebody. Don't always be on the take side. Let the relationship be beneficial. It shouldn't be one-sided at all. Don't be getting all the care, all the attention. Some are even misbehaving. They don't know they are misbehaving. You check on someone, they will not reply you, they will not reciprocate, they will not, it's misbehavior. It's misbehavior. And may God put us all. If you have the spirit, the fruit of the spirit, there are things you won't do. So if somebody now says, somebody messages you or try to reach you, sometimes check immediately. You don't know if they're going through a lot. I've been through issues where, I don't even switch off my phones at night anymore because somebody can need you to talk with at that time. Suicide can happen to people most times at night because that time they're thinking evil. There are some loneliness have killed many. I'm going to come to that someday, but let's take it beat by beat. So please strike the balance in friendship. Be a true friend. Be a true friend. Because this is what you're going to take into marriage. Some people get busy with fornication all their lives. And when they enter marriage, they just think it's going to stop. Lie. It's going to increase. Not just increase, multiply. So whatever you're doing now, if you don't strike balances now, you're going to take them into the next level of that friendship or relationship. And then sometimes automatically it leads to overcoming it, and then you enter marriage like that, and tomorrow we are calling the devil. No, it's our character. A guy was telling me, I don't check up on people, I don't do this, I don't do that because of my work, and I was looking at him and I was feeling for him. So it's an error for you to just be on the receiving end. Let the friendship be beneficial to your friend too. So don't be the one that gets all the attention all the time. It's not right. And these are some of the things that, because it's friendship. So friendship helps you practice. When I look at the kind of friendships I have had in recent times and the relationships I have had, I've seen that I use every relationship to practice what I want to have in my marriage. That's what I do it intentionally. So I don't even want to know what's going on. I'm just doing my thing to be sure that I am all understanding, I am all loving, I'm all caring, I'm all, I do it intentionally. So those at the receiving end who have made themselves, sorry to say, sometimes some guys do it. They just stay on the receiving end. They're the one checking up on them. It's wrong. There's this thing about, when someone understands that you're busy with work, at your free times, there are guys that, even ladies, some ladies do it. They can't sit down and say, this was when I ever checked on this, my friend. So you ask yourself, do you really deserve the energy they are giving? Do you really deserve the vibe they are giving? And what life really is if you're not an almighty, is this. You learn, you grow in the process. Friendship is a process. You understand? Some people meet as friends and today they are man and wife doing well in their marriages because they could manage things. Some people are just time wasters. You see a person, you send a person, hey, hi. Sometimes the one that irritates me is somebody messages you, you reply, and then because you don't have the bad character they have, they begin to see that you have all the time. Who has all the time? It's just the grace of God. Because you see this thing, love, care. I notice that it comes by grace. Some people are not graced for it at all. And they cost it themselves. So when you begin to have this consciousness to say, hey, my friend reached out to me. Oh, let me reply. It's something. Oh, my friend said he has an issue. Let me even check if he's out of the troubles. Oh, my friend said, oh, this time that this guy is not having a good job. So Nigeria is like this. Okay, let me just send him a bag of rice. Let me send him a quarter bag of rice. It's something. So, and that friend is carrier. You think because he doesn't have a job, that's why he has all the time to reach out to you. Let's all grow up. Let's all grow up. And kudos to all those like me who take time to reach their friends. See, that's how it is. Sometimes I tell people when ladies complain that I'm the only one reaching him, that is why, if he's a good person, that is why you are graced in the area, he is weak. So we should appreciate one another's strengths and weaknesses. Appreciate it when people do things that you can't do. So let's always remember to strike the balance. So with this, I'm sure that at least there's something you must take from this. Pick one or two and grow your friendship. Thank you.